Okay, here we go. So today I want to talk about the start of a spiritual journey. Um, this start could look very different from all people. Some people, you just you hit a breaking point, an apex in your life where it just happens for you. You didn't go through what you would consider too many highs or lows. It just you were at a constant your whole life, and it just happened. And that is the essence of attuning to your spiritual life, because it's being connected to the divinity that is within you and within all things around you. And sometimes it's just written that you're going to get there at that point. And then for some others, it takes a very hard path, a very hard understanding, and a very different time in life where you are experiencing a rock bottom, you're experiencing a negative experience, you're experiencing a negative self relationship or a negative external relationship with the world around you, and you can't explain it. And then you hit this breaking point where something just snaps, and your eyes open, like truly open to the world. And some people, they ride the highs, and they come from a place where you snapped, but that's all they knew to begin with. So for them, the snap was experiencing any type of kindness, any type of light, any type of beauty. And I wear this robe personally because it's always called to me yin yang, but it's my it feels like me, like half and half. You have to have both parts of these. These are the essence of spirituality. Good, bad. But in spirituality, they're one and the same. You're going to learn a lesson. You're going to grow. You're going to have to become more than what you are right now. You're going to have to become stronger, better, more experienced, more in depth with yourself, more in depth with the world around you, more in depth with the experiences that you account for yourself. And it all comes from right here. It all comes from within. It all comes from opening up this flesh, and separating yourself from this flesh, separating yourself from the world around you, and understanding that it's all in you. Like, the world that you're supposed to be living in is inside of you. The world that you're experiencing out here is what from inside you're supposed to bring to. You're supposed to bring this story, this internal struggle, this internal battle, this internal lesson, this internal experience that you have, that you so dearly wish to bring to the world, out into the world, and give it light, and give it meaning, and give it what am I trying to say here with that? Give it embodiment. Embody the world that you want to see. Embody the dream that you have. Embody the life that you see yourself living, that you see others living. And through that, you are bringing the internal experiences. As within, so without. As above, so below. Eternal principles. And the start of a spiritual journey is very different for all people. Never compare yourself. Never look to see anyone as yourself in your journey. See you as yourself in their journey, and what it looks like for you to get there. See yourself in everyone around you. See yourself in all things around you. See yourself in inanimate things. See yourself in animate things. See yourself in nature. See yourself with the stars. Align yourself to all things that exist around you, and you will see that it's never been you against the world. It's been you against yourself. You are the world. You are the experience. You are the divine being here on this earth, trying to realize yourself here on this earth. So realize yourself first. You cannot realize yourself in an external world if you have not realized yourself in an internal world. They are linked forever. It's a relationship, and everything has a relationship. Everything has an other side, male and female, dark and light, good and bad, black and white, so on and so forth. Time, nature, sun, moon, day, night. Everything exists in a relationship. Everything is moving coherently between poles, north and south, east and west. You have to accept all the ways in which you're stretched, because you're stretched infinitely. You are moved infinitely. You are called infinitely. And a spiritual beginning looks like the dark night of the soul. It looks like not being able to understand what it is you are, but understanding that what you are right now is not you. Take off the mask the world has put you on. There's been tons of conditioning, and I'm just gonna say it, it's a lot of lies, a lot of unlearning what we've been taught. It's all lies, it's all fake, it's not real, it's not true, it's not honest, it's not authentic. Everyone is being taught to live the same life. Everyone is being taught to have the same experience. Everyone is being taught to think the same, to get the same answers, to get the same understandings, to use the same theories, to use the same truths to you, and that's not an authentic experience. We are all perceiving it differently, so how could we all come to the same conclusion? We can't. There's no forward movement for all people if everyone's thinking the same, everyone's doing the same. There isn't anything different in the same. The only thing that should be the same for each of us is that we realize that we are one. At the end of the day, unconditional love is all we're here to give. Truth, honesty, unconditional love, loyalty to ourselves, and since we are one, that means loyalty to everyone else and everything else. Loyalty to your path and what's in front of you, to be authentic to your path. Your path might not look like glitz and glam and riches beyond your imagination. Your path might be an honest, humble life, but you might impact 10,000 people where a rich man might have only truly impacted 5. You have to understand that your path is yours, and the story that's told of it is all solely based on what you perceive of the experience you're having. Who you reach and who you touch and who you move is all based on the authenticity of your message, which is your life. The story of your life can and will change others, but you have to live it authentically. You cannot live it based on somebody else's image, based on somebody else's beliefs. You cannot live it based on what it is the world would have you think is a true hero's journey. A spiritual journey is a hero's journey, and you're here to save yourself. So save yourself. Do yourself a favor and accept yourself for all the flaws that you do have, all of the imperfections you do have, because everything that makes you imperfect makes you perfect. There and within that lies a relationship. Perfection is the chase. Perfection is acceptance of all of your imperfection. 2 becomes 1. And that's the beginning. It's at 8 minutes, I think I'll wrap it up there, but that's the first video. Like, subscribe, share, I don't know, do what you do, but be you. Peace and love.